Time for the final part of this playthrough of the Marionette. This will be the best ending of the game, so good playthrough. Anyways, though, after this part, what you're supposed to do is arrange these pieces of paper from the 2 scraps that you found. You can see where the scraps and pieces are, at least the one I missed, in the 6th part, which is inside the art gallery towards the beginning of the game. I also previously missed a note on the sewing table. It's right next to the doctor. You need to pick that up too. Anyways, though, you go right over here. You go with the number from the beginning of the game, 1011. It unlocks, and I'm going to be reading everything this time only because this is the canon ending and all that. Or best ending. So, this is the room in the photograph. Why does she want me here? What the... Not again! And he has his little feature thing on the ground, and then we watch a still of him having quite a blurry vision there. He should get that checked. Might grow into further development problems along the way. Yeah, I would think so. You got doctors for that, you know. And we find ourselves locked up. Oh no. Oh hell. So obviously we can't, it's no use. There's enough slack that I can't move a bit, but I'm definitely not going anywhere. If we look, the hell, I'm seriously screwed this time. We try yelling, save it, I've got to get out of this first. And now we just wait a moment for Alice to show up, and we'll be like, Alice, my darling, Alice, my baby, Alice, my morning shine. I was waiting here all day because I was tied up in your basement. Doesn't rhyme because it's true. What was that? And then Alice shows up. Hi there, Alice. This game has a lot to do with fairy tales. Like, for instance, I'm pretty sure that Gillespie was the name of the father of Pinocchio, the one who crafted toys himself, so I'm pretty sure that's the reference there. So is Shauna. Or is it Alice? I can't tell anymore. It's Shauna. Really? You make such a big deal of letting me know your real name. So you finally decided to show yourself, huh? Is that all you have to say after all this time? You haven't changed, Martin. Well, let's see. You've just dragged me through everything I was trying to forget. You've trapped me in room after room and made me jump through hoops to get out of each one. And you killed the only person who was trying to help me in your twisted little world. No, you killed him. It isn't the first time you've killed before, so I guess you're used to it by now. What the hell are you talking about? Men like you are always the same. You never take responsibility for your actions. You only care about yourselves, your survival, and your achievements. Everyone and everything else is collateral damage. I've known as many people like you. So many people. Each one claiming to feel, each one pretending to be a human being, but each one a monster inside. You're crazy. Am I? Is it crazy to seek love where it doesn't exist? If it is, then yes, I'm crazy. No, you're crazy for revenge. You're no better than me. You brought me into your own inner world for no other reason than to tell me how horrible your life has been, and how badly it's treated you. And why has it treated me badly? It's because of people like you! People who used me! People who were kind to me, who showed me a mockery of love! Just so that I could become putty in their hands, to be used, to be molded into whatever they wanted. Shauna. My agents, the press, the photographers, the audience, the employers. All of them cared as much about me as they did for any commodity. Something to be bought and sold. To be used and thrown away without a second thought. But I don't hate them. No, they were just doing their job. The ones I hate most of all are the ones who pretended to love me so that I would cooperate with them, willingly, like a dog. You and Robert and my mother, you're the most despicable of all. Your mother loved you. You're wrong. Your mother loved you, Ashana. You're lying. You're just saying it to save your own skin. No, it's true. You thought that by bringing me here, I would learn the truth about your life. And well, I did. But it wasn't the truth you knew. Your mother really did love you. Oh, prove it. It's weird talking to myself like that. Anyways, though, first we have to show her the blue notebook. This is a bill from an interior decorator. Your mother was trying to improve your lives, but she wasn't rich. She was a single mother trying to get by. That alone proves nothing. Then we get her the note. It's a to-do list that you get from the sewing table next to Gillespie in the apartment. This is a to-do list that I got from your mother's sewing table. She personally sewed all your dresses in the early days of your modeling career, in addition to being your manager. She lived her life for you. Enough! I don't need you to lecture me about my own mother. You don't know anything about her. She was a model too, but she failed. She was too plain, they said. So she married my father because he was handsome. She got married just so that she could have a pretty child that she could live through. I never had a chance at my own life. And if it wasn't enough, there was Robert. I finally thought I'd found someone who would love me for who I am. He said I was his muse, that he worshipped me. He said he could never paint again without me. And I actually believed him. Do you know, we lived together for 6 months, and every day he would paint and I would watch him. But in the end, he got sick of me, of course. And so you destroyed his life's work. Would you blame me? But then you didn't know him. He was so narcissistic, he never knew what was happening around him. He even put a huge painting of himself right above the fireplace so he could look at it when he was taking a break. He was the only person he ever worshipped, and I was just his tool to boost his ego. Okay, yeah, you're right. The guy was pretty self-centered. But you know, to put your heart and soul into a creation is to make yourself vulnerable. I didn't know him, but he made himself vulnerable to you by laying you into his life and work. As if you know anything resembling empathy. He was so wrapped up in his own self that I don't even think he knew what I had done. Anyways, though, then we first show her letter to him. I know you hated him, but I'm not an idiot. It takes great passion to really hate something. That alone proves nothing. Then after that, we give her the letter from him to her. Robert loved you. You destroyed him, Ashana. So, he's dead? Well, it doesn't matter. He's nothing but a distant memory now. Then there was you, and you were the worst. How was I the worst? You were the best actor. It's true, you never actually said you loved me. But every glance, every word you said was designed to make me your slave, and I was willing to do anything for you. I swear you're crazy, Ashana. I never thought of anything like that. You just wanted to use me to further your career. You were frustrated that you never got the recognition that you thought you deserved. The project that we were working on was going to be the one that finally brought you fame and fortune. And I was going to be one of your tools, like the armatures or your clay. Just something to be used and thrown away. It's fun doing that voice, actually. It's not really a voice, it's just a tone of voice, really. So first you show her a photo of the two of you. I know more now that you've been watching me for a very, very long time. But you were so distant. My work was my life. You have to understand. I couldn't imagine living for anything else. Humans are fickle. Only my work was constant. I refused to open up to anyone. Not even me? And finally, we show her my diary. This is everything I am. It's yours. And here we go, the best ending. And that's the Marionette. I have to say, that was actually very well done for an indie game. If they did the music for this game, I just have to commend them. The music in this game, in my opinion, was fantastic. It set the mood, some of it was memorable, and it kind of in a touching, sort of simplistic way. Also, if this game, the graphics were really good for being freeware as well, even had that kind of painted style. I would not have minded paying a few bucks for this, given it was very short. I guess that's part of the reason why it's freeware, but despite its shortness, I thought it was a well-made piece. Again, they did get some recognition because they did win awards, as I said in the first part and all that. And it has a small group of people who enjoy it and all that. I don't know what else to really say about it. I'm going to be seeing if I can play through every single horror type game that is out there, so I'm going to be playing a lot more point-and-click games. A lot more, because there's so many of them. I need to look up to see if the soundtrack was actually made by them, because I love the music to this. I'm sure that the music is in the audio files, although I just download it so I can get the music easily, but I want to see if it was actually made by them, or if they just used like stock music or something. All the same, it was used good to any extent, and this was the Marionette again. Hope you guys enjoyed, and it's about to tell me thank you for playing, though given you guys weren't actually playing, so thank you for watching me play this. Of course, a lot more playthroughs to come soon, and I'm going to be continuing some more indie games as well as bigger games, so catch you guys soon.